Texas A&M still not happy with Jimbo Fisher. I'm surprised that he's not fired yet.
He was already like he obviously won a national championship at Florida State. But I mean, before he left for A&M, he still wasn't doing that good at Florida State.
Right.
And they are the people that should be. This is the team that should be benefiting the most from the NIL era because they consistently get top recruiting.
They're paying out money. They have that Texas oil money. You know, these boosters pay, and that's why I'm surprised. I know his buyout is extreme, but like that's why I'm surprised. Like these old oil guys aren't just like write the check, get him out because they are constantly failing.
Yeah,
you know, they haven't had a good season under him, and they're constantly putting them up there at the top of the rankings. They're getting these 5 stars, and then they're losing.
Yeah, and they're not playing good. Like you can get all the athletes in the world, but if you can't coach them and develop them, what are you doing? And I think you've seen enough to know what kind of program A&M is going to have under Jimbo Fisher.
Right, like you said, you got this blind loyalty to a guy who is clearly a bust.
Yeah.
I mean,
with the amount of money
you're
paying, if you're paying somebody this amount of money that Jimbo's getting paid, that's on like they have to produce.
Right,
like you got paid that money for a specific reason, and if you're not producing, it stinks. But it's like you got to find somebody else. Yeah, like I wouldn't want to be paying all that money for that.
Yeah, eventually, like I said, I know that buyout is extreme, but
good on the coach's agent for getting that.
Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and move on.
I mean, look at Mel Tucker from Michigan State. He had one good season.
Yeah,
his agent negotiated a new contract. He's got a lot of like legal stuff that just dropped today, and I'm not going to say it because it's out of respect for what's going on. His buyout for like Michigan State is like $80 million. Between $60 and $80 million, and I think these
agents are doing deals.
And I think what he's being accused of, I think could possibly
negate it.
Yeah, but that's all one great season.
Yeah,
that's what South Carolina did. Under Muschamp, he had one good season where we overachieved.
They extended him,
and he got a huge buyout.
Yep.
And we did the same thing with Beamer, but Beamer wasn't making the amount of money Muschamp was. Beamer was the lowest paid head coach in the SEC.
Yeah.
So it's not like he went from making $3 million to $5 million. He made under 2 to make above 3. So it's not the end of the world.